Well, here we are for the second Group B fixture of the opening group stage round. And on paper, yes, there's a heavy favorite here. It's Sweden. Let me tell you, Paraguay are another dark horse. Now, of course, dark horses usually disappoint. But it must be said, Paraguay are seen as a dark horse in this group. Well, for Sweden, we know them as the two-time runners-up, 1936 and 1938. They had an embarrassment of riches on their squad. Easily one of the most talented squads in this tournament. So many talented players. The Gre-No-Li trident. Gunnar Gren, Gunnar Nordahl, Niels Lille, Sune Anderson, the talented midfielder, Skoglund, Eric Nilsson in defense. Just a talented squad, and they are amongst the favorites of this World Cup. But they're going to have to get back to the final, and they're going to have to do what they failed to do 2 times. But of course, it was with a different generation of players. There's no holdouts from that team anymore. Sweden probably have an even more talented team than in 1936 or 1938, which makes their World Cup effort 2 years ago, in which they did fail to get out of the group stage, albeit in a very difficult group with Hungary and Austria. Very disappointing. But they're in a group here where a lot of pundits think them and England will get out, so we shall see. For Paraguay, they're a dark horse, and they're led by 3 wonderfully talented attacking players. Silvio Lopez, Unain, Unzain, and Angel Berni. There are 3 players that are expected to carry the load for Paraguay. You look at the kits here, Sweden in their famous yellow and blue blood groups. And while Paraguay usually wear a red and white strip, they have gone for all white. Look at that. Very classic all white kit for the Paraguayans. The goalkeepers, Sweden in the brownish orange goalkeeper kit. That's likely the reason why the Paraguayans are not wearing their stripe. Prevent a clash. And then Paraguay's goalkeeper is in the black kit. Well, it's time for the football selection. We are using the Adidas Team Geist Africa Cup 2009. We are in Fortaleza at the Estadio Presidente Vargas. We now go to the lineups. Goal for Sweden. What a lineup that is. Alex Svensson back in goal. undoubtedly one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Carl Svensson. Nordahl, there's Eric Nilsson, the main defender and the captain. And Bodine are the defenders. Niels Holm, Gunnar Gren are the midfielders. Gunnar Gren, 30 years old. Gunnar Nordahl, 29. And Niels Holm, 28. They are very close in age, almost like brothers. Henry Carlson and 33-year-old and Carl Erik Palmer are the supporting strikers. Egon Janssen and Skoglund, two wonderful wingers, are starting. And then there's the man himself, Gunnar Nordahl. For Paraguay, apologize for the break there. Nocheda is in the goal. Olmedo, actually it's Riquelme in the goal. Olmedo and Maciel are the center backs, Captain Olmedo. Martinez and Arce are the wing backs. Parodi is the holding defensive midfielder. Hermosillo is the central midfielder. And then the two advanced attacking midfielders are Ledu Zaman and there's the man, Atilio Lopez. Rumored to be scouted by Atletico Madrid, Atilio Lopez. And then you have Nuno Zain, rumored to be scouted by Lazio in Serie A. And then up front is Angel Berni of Olimpia Asunción. And he's rumored to be interested in clubs from Colombia and Argentina. Serious talent between Atilio Lopez, Zain, and Berni. That's where Paraguay will have their hopes. We now go to the Presidente Vargas, where the teams are ready to come out. And here we are at the Estadio Presidente Vargas. It is a nice day here in Brazil. Paraguay in the all white. Sweden in the blue and yellow. Well, in the other game of this group, England got off to the right start, a business-like 2-0 win. Sweden will want to keep track. In a very tough group 2 years ago. This one they're going to feel like they're going to want to be able to get out of. Here at the Presidente Vargas in Fortaleza. And we get the match conditions ready here. Boy, have we mastered this part of the setup. It used to be quite the stopgap, but not anymore. The audio is set. Cameras are angled. And we have kickoff here at the Presidente Vargas. It's Sweden versus Paraguay. Paraguay on their home continent. Hermosillo down the left. He wins the throw. Paraguay in that beautiful looking all-white kit. Sweden in their traditional yellow and blue. Leonard Skoglund on the left. Oh, he takes the heavy touch. And it goes out for a goal kick. Bernie. He's going to go one-on-one. He's going to play it in. Wonderful defense by the captain, Nielsen. That's why he's one of the best defenders in the world. That right there is why he is considered one of the best defenders in the world, the Malmo man. Beautiful defense there by Eric Nielsen. There's Perotti. Palmer does well, gives it away to Olmedo. Skoglund is bumped off the ball. And Paraguay recycle. They're keeping possession very well right now on the Paraguayans. There's Lopez. Gives it away. And Egon Jansson is down the right. Jansson's going to cross, and it's 1-0 Sweden. All the positivity from Paraguay didn't matter because Gunnar Nordahl, big Gunnar Nordahl, has headed home. And Sweden have the lead. And he's now scored at 2 World Cups across from Egon Jansson. And the finish by Nordahl. He was not going to miss that one. No chance for Riquelme. And on 6.5 minutes, the Swedes have the lead, and the player is down for Paraguay. And it's Attilio Lopez, and that would be a major blow to the Paraguayans. It could go from bad to worse here if Lopez cannot walk off his injury. There was a symbol. I don't know if that was a change or not. Niels Wildholm goes forward. There's Nielsen. Skoglund. Wildholm. Palmer! Karl-Erik Palmer, the number 10, with a beautiful goal with the left foot. And Sweden are on their way. What a wonderful goal. He turned on a swivel and hooked it past Riquelme. Well, goalkeeping may be a weakness of the Paraguayans, but that is a world-class goal from Karl-Erik Palmer. Just took it on the swivel and curled it away from Riquelme. That's a beautiful outside-the-box goal. And Sweden lead 2-0 in just 9.5 minutes. And all the talk about the Paraguayans being a dark horse seems to be moot, as they are behind 2-0 just 11 minutes in. Ball in the back. Gunnar Nordahl of AC Milan scored the first goal. Yet another effort there, whisked right by the ball. And Karl-Erik Palmer of Malmo with a beautiful goal. Henry Carlson, that time the 33-year-old, great attacker, forces the save by Riquelme. Skoglund will take the corner. Sweden looking to make it 3. Here's Bernie. Up to Zayn. Egon Jansson now. Crossed in. Header. Over the bar. Well, what was looking like a competitive game to start quickly turned into a 2-0 lead. Paraguay are going to have to claw their way out of this one. Given away. Palmer. Skoglund. Down he went. Referee gives the corner, struggling. Headed away. Paraguay was defended well. Well, 20 minutes gone, it's 2-0. There's Maciel. Hermosia. Uses it. Gunnar. Great play by the central striker. He crosses. Not afraid to turn provider. There's Angel Berni. Wonderful move. And he wins the corner. Antonio Lopez will take it. It's 2-1! Brilliant! It's Angel Berni. Wonderful low trajectory corner by Antonio Lopez and Angel Berni of Olympia Asuncion with a bullet header above the defender and Carles Vincent. In Paraguay, 24 minutes in, have the goal through Angel Berni. It's game on here in Fortaleza. Gunnar Nordhall with a audacious effort. Lopez. Hermosia. Arce makes the overlapping run. Whipped it across. Nobody was there. Played back in. And it's 2-2! Can you believe it? Hermosia! The midfielder. Ball was whipped across. Laid off on a platter. And he just puts it right by one of the world's best goalkeepers. Paraguay have tied it and they have clawed their way back. Recycled it across the box. Sweden were passive in their defense. And Hermosia side foots it home past Carles Vincent. With the Swedish defenders, quite frankly, all over the place. It's 2-2. Unbelievable. 27.5 minutes in. And we're back where we started. Do we have a World Cup shot on the cards now? Well, this was Sweden's problem in the last World Cup with this group. They would build leads, or they'd score goals. They just would let teams right back in it. Nordahl crossing. The other Nordahl. And here come Paraguay. They look like they have new life with Guizamon. Parodi cleared away. Maciel does well. Parodi to Guizamon. Give it away. Egon Janssen has an assist already. Header! Gre-No-Li saves. Then he gives it away. That's not what you want to do against Sweden. Nilsson flicked on. Not cleared yet. Header is over the bar. Slipped in, and Egon Janssen was offside. Swapped positions there, did Gunnar Nordahl and Egon Janssen. But unbelievable scenes here as we are tied 2-2. Out of nowhere, Paraguay scored 2 unanswered. And it's game on. The Guizamon. Lopez. The goal scorer, Hermosia. Wonderful defense. Very dangerous, though, by the Swedes. They get it out of their box, and here they come. It's Palmer. It's Nordahl. What a save, Riquelme! Oh, they gave it to Gunnar Nordahl. Oh, we missed the replay, but look. That's Riquelme. At the second time of asking, hauled it in. They got Gunnar Nordahl right in the position he wants. And it's a wonderful save by Riquelme. In 41 minutes gone, and it's 2-2. Hermosia. Off the defenders and cleared. There's Egon Janssen down the right. He's had a good look down here on the right a couple times before cross. There's Nordahl. Cleared away. Nordahl. Oh, it's twice now. Cummings really got to slow down there. He's giving the ball away twice with his throws. He's gone for the throw again, and he gives it away again. I think Paraguay might want to rethink their strategy there. It's really leading to some undue pressure. Eric Nilsson now takes the heavy touch, but kept it in. Oh, I thought Henry Carlson might have had a chance to equalize, but it's defended well, and we will have a corner kick. Leon is in for Lopez. Oh, that's the killer blow before halftime. It's Gre-No-Li off the corner. Angled it in. No chance for Ricoh. And it's what Paraguay absolutely did not want right before halftime. Gre-No-Li just gets right in there, puts his head down. Oh, he rises above the rest, and it's 3-2. And Sweden, what a first half that was. It looked like Sweden was going to walk it all over. Somehow Paraguay clawed their way back. It started with Egon Janssen assisting Gre-No-Li. Then Niels Liotholm got himself an assist, and Carl-Erik Palmer hurled in a wonderful long-range goal. But then, Atilio Lopez with the assist to Angel Berne. And then, Arce, the right back, played it across, and there's Hermosillo. The side foot home, the equalizer. Atilio Lopez eventually could not last, and the star attacker had to go out. And then right after that, Skoglund laced one in, and Gre-No-Li gets his second of the game. And where it stands right now is Sweden 3 after 16 chances. Paraguay 2 with just 4 chances. 52% possession in favor of Sweden. Well, the Swedes look like they're in the lead. If they finish this game off, they'll get the 3 points. It's not over yet. Paraguay could make noise. Sweden really do not appear to have fixed their issues from the previous World Cup, in which, yes, they can attack, and they can score goals, and they can possess the ball, but they're letting any and everybody stay within striking distance, and that is a very dangerous game to play in the World Cup. We go to the second half. Well, the news for Paraguay, which is going to lessen the probability that they can get themselves back to a point at least, is star attacker Atilio Lopez had to go off right before halftime. Just could not run off! The injury, and it doesn't matter! What? Unzain ties it! Unbelievable! The diving header, and I gotta tell you, College Benson fumbled that into the net. Not the best goalkeeping, but it's 3-3. I think it's Hermosillo who just launches it into the box. And there's Unzain, Gambino Unzain, who puts it on frame, and that's what you want to do, because you never know what'll happen when it goes on frame. And College Benson did not keep it out of the goal. I think he should have done better, College Benson. That was not impressive goalkeeping. Really should be keeping that one out, in my opinion. But it doesn't matter. In 47 minutes, we're tied. Right as I was saying, it seemed really unlikely Paraguay could do this. Oh, what a save, Ricoh! Sweden nearly had an instant response. Egon Janssen lifted it in, and I think it was Gre-No-Li who stretched, got a foot to it, and look at that for a save by Riquelme to keep it 3-3. Skoglund's already got one assist on the corner. Oh! Egon Johansson kisses the crossbar. Wow! Unlucky Sweden. Holy cow, what a game. Ball given away. Gunnar Nordahl. It's 3-3. This is not how Sweden saw this going. And Harry Karlsson. Johnson. Crossed it. Niels Liedel. Loses it. Skoglund. Shot! Does not even go out of bounds, and it's cleared for a throw. Gunnar Gren on the ball now. Nordahl, the right back. Gunnar Gren, crossed in. And it's a goal kick. There's Palmer. Skoglund! Skoglund! Save made by Rikelme, but I gotta tell you, I think he should have gone far post. Montel Bernie. There's Leguizamon. Parodi. Leon. Out of bounds. Well, 34 minutes remain. Sweden have got to wake up and find a fourth. Gunnar Gren. Wins the ball back. Egon Johansson loses it to Arce. There's Johansson though. Johansson crossing, wins the corner. Skoglund will whip it in. Headed away by Paraguay. Gunnar Gren does well. And there's Henry Karlsson. And there's Egon Johansson. Back to Henry Karlsson. Karlsson! Good save, Rikelme! Karlsson in the box. Hit the shot. And it was saved by Rikelme. There's Egon Johansson whipping it in. Sweden. Oh, room for Paraguay. That's a foul. Skoglund whips it in. And the header goes harmlessly wide with 30 minutes remaining. 3-3. Vaney loses out to Nordahl, the right back. Brings in Egon Johansson. He crosses. Chance for Sweden. Oh, Palmer tried to get his second, but he was denied by Rikelme. Skoglund now. Headed away. And Sweden find a fourth. Gunnar Gren. Johansson. There's the corner. Gavelon comes in for Leguizamon. Whipped in over everybody. There's Henry Karlsson now. He gets the ball back. Whipped in. And wide. And Cabrera is now in for Parodi. Imagine the scenes if Paraguay is the one who can find the fourth. There's Johansson. Oh, he's got room ahead with Johansson. Egon Johansson crosses. Oh, Sweden had an opportunity there, could not control the ball. And there's Unzain. Unzain who tied it earlier. Cleared by Sweden. What a game. This is for real now. Skoglund down the left. Skoglund on the cross. And Rikelme was in the right position, and he throws it away again. This could cost Paraguay if that keeps happening. Niels Lindholm. Nielsen. Crosses. Paraguay defending heroically. The pressure is relieved somewhat now. Palmer. Carl Palmer. He crossed it. Sweden throwing everybody forward. Oh! A pirouette there. Bodin does well. Gunnar Gren. It's a team of superstar Sweden. They can't believe they're tied. 16 minutes remain. Leon down the right. Paraguay now. Wins the corner. It's an opportunity for Paraguay. Stellan Nielsen comes in for Skoglund. Arce to deliver. Headed away. Palmer. Here goes Carl Palmer. Crossing. Oh, that's a foul. Martinez can play it up the field. 14 minutes remain. Sweden running out of time. This would be a remarkable point. Nielsen down the left. Back to Lindholm. Back to Nilsson. Whipped in and right into the arms of Riquelme. Gre-No-Li. Nilsson crosses. The header from outside the box by Karl-Erik Palmer. You don't see that often, but it almost snuck in. Well, Lacasa came in for Unzain. I didn't catch the Swedish change. Palmer. Nilsson. Palmer. Scored that beautiful goal outside the box. Cleared by Paraguay. Egon Nilsson on the ball. Crosses it in. Sweden. Palmer. And Gre-No-Li with the creeping little header that just went wide. 8 minutes remain now. Are Sweden going to be held to a point? Leon. Johansson does well. There's Carlson up to Nordahl. Gre-No-Li. Kept in the pocket of Olmedo. Can Sweden find the winner? Wildholm does well. Got 5 minutes remaining. What a World Cup point this will be for Paraguay. Palmer. Nordahl. Johansson. Given away. There's Palmer. Wildholm, it's a penalty! No! Gre-No-Li. Ah, he missed everything. I thought for a moment it was a penalty. What a massive break. I lost the replay. I don't know where it was. We'll have to take the referee's word for it. Hermosia cuts inside. And calls Svensson. Not convincingly makes the save. Arce to deliver. Can they steal it? The Paraguayans! Oh my goodness me. Pinball in the box. It's another corner. Arce. Headed away. Up the field they go. Stoppage time now. Paraguay trying to hold on. Trying to win it. To be honest. Here comes Sweden. Is there time for one more attack? Nilsson. Palmer. Shot blocked. Sweden. Shot! Ooh. Corner kick for Gre-No-Li. And the header's wide! And that's it! What a point for the Paraguayans! They have announced their intention to compete in this group. Against the odds, especially with Atilio Lopez having to go out on the stroke at halftime. It was this goal that we are cycling to, one moment. The tying goal by Unzain. Hermosia delivered the ball. And somehow Karl Svensson ended up batting it into the net. It really should have been dealt with better, but it's a goal. And after 32 chances for Sweden compared to 8 for Paraguay, in a 54% possession advantage for the Swedes, they draw 3-3 in the same issues that plagued them in the last World Cup. Look like they are plaguing them in this World Cup. 3-3 is your final. Unbelievable. Well, we're going to go back to the menu. What a game. But now it's time for Group C. When we return next time, you will see the mouth-watering time of Yugoslavia, the former World Cup champions of 1936, versus one-time runner-up Uruguay, the team that entered their group in the last World Cup on the final match day. They were in first place. Also with an advantageous goal differential, they lose 5-0 versus Uruguay, and they go from first to third in a nightmare scenario, lost to England. They are now in Brazil, and they are angry, but they play a very talented Yugoslavia squad. Then it will be Brazil versus Spain. No more needs to be said about that. Two of the world's best teams will finish out the opening group fixtures. So, next time we'll be back. It's Yugoslavia versus Uruguay. Until then, take care. What a game! The game of the round so far, and the surprise of the round so far. Sweden 3, Paraguay 3.